So my parents have this amazing cabin up in northern Pennsylvania. There is no cell service up there, no Wi-Fi, and it is just a gorgeous place. It's very remote. There's mountains, there's a really nice river up there. And it's just an awesome place just to kind of get away. And over the years, I think I began to realize just how refreshed I felt going there and coming back home. And so I wanted to talk about today the idea of just unplugging and recharging our battery and being refreshed. It's something that I've realized over the years is really, really important to do. Now, I also want to preface this video by saying that getting away and unplugging is, not a replacement for having to work hard. I think, and I'm a firm believer, the success comes from just the grind and working hard and not taking things for granted. But at the same time, I also think that it's really important to find those times to recharge. And, it might look different for some people, but I want to talk about that briefly today and why it's so important. Getting burned out is a real thing, and I think it's something that we all need to take seriously. I know for me personally, as I start to get to a level of being burned out, my productivity starts to suffer, as well as my creativity is just not there anymore. And if I don't recharge and regroup, I can't get the things done that I need to get done. So this is something that I take really serious, and it looks different in different times and in different seasons of life. Sometimes it's just going for a hike a couple times a week or going to the gym, and sometimes it means going away for 2 weeks. It just depends on the season of life, and people react differently too. Some people get burned out very easily, and they need to take a break quicker. Some people need little shorter breaks, and they don't need an extended time off. But it's important to understand what burnout looks like for you, because you want to be at your maximum when you're working, especially when you're trying to build a business and be passionate about what you're doing. The worst thing that can happen to you when you're building a business is you start to lose your passion, your creativity, and not be as productive. The reality is running a business is hard, and I feel like it just pulls in so many parts of your life. I feel like I'm always working, whether that's an email comes through or a client asks a question, I respond quickly to that, or even just thinking about ways I can grow my business or things I could have done differently. I feel like it's always going on in my head and I'm always working. And that's what makes unplugging and getting away for a little bit just so important. Just step away. I wrote an article years back, something along the lines of, it's important to step away before you run away. If you get to a point where it just is too much and now you leave when you really can't or you shouldn't, or you're leaving for the wrong reason, that can be really detrimental to your business, and that's not a position that you want to get into. That's why it's so important to just find times to recharge, to unplug, and to get away. So I made this video not just to talk about me, but I want to hear from you. What does unplugging look like for you? How do you recharge your battery? I think we can all learn from each other. There's no magic bullet that says, hey, if you go to this place for this amount of time and do this, that you're going to recharge and you're going to feel re-energized and your passion's going to come back. That's just not how it works. It's different for everybody. There's different things that you can do. So I want to hear from you. I want this to be interactive. But I think the important point of this message is that it is important. It's not an option to figure out what that looks like. It's something that we need to do, and we need to make sure that we're doing it consistently and putting time into doing that so we can be at our best as we're running businesses or going to our jobs. Business and being in business for me is so much more than just making money and providing a service. It truly is about building relationships. And I've been super blessed to build some awesome relationships over the years with partners and clients and just other people that I've gotten a chance to work with. So if you're watching this video and we haven't connected, I would love to connect and just hear your story. See if there's ways we can help each other. If not, at least we just know who each other are. And I'm sure you have a really cool story that you can share, and I would love to hear that. So reach out to me, let's connect, and let's chat. Thank you for watching this video. Talk to you in the next one.